Let's talk a little bit about the riding on the trains in this country. It was just revealed in, I think it was either the BBC or Wales Online, that a train ticket to Cardiff from London is among the UK's most expensive. And I don't see much difference other than less wear and tear. It takes almost as long as if you drive to take the train, assuming there's no traffic. And it shouldn't cost you the price of a holiday in Spain for 4 people.
They've got to sort this out. I mean, it is ridiculous. If you walk, the walk-on price for train tickets is unbelievable.
£130, I think it is now,
Unbelievable.
for a return.
And yet, if
trip.
you book in advance, you know, it's something like 90.
That's ridiculous.
20.
90. Oh well, if you can get a cheap ticket.
You get cheap.
But you've got to be able to book
But there's a whole
far in advance.
Far in advance. There's a whole
Yeah.
plethora of tickets you can get then.
Yeah.
You know.
The cheapest ticket I've had in
Unbelievable.
2015, and I was really surprised, was £38 round trip. Okay, but I had to take the 4:29 train out and the 22:45 train back. So that's also known affectionately as the zoo train, because that's where all the drunks board in Newport. You know that the train staff on First Great Western will get off at Bristol Parkway. I had a long conversation.
No.
Oh, I wrote a story about this for UK Progressive, I think it was about 5-6 years ago, where I talked about the experience of riding the zoo train, where you know, you're sitting there quietly, and all of a sudden these drunk people get on, and this big bruiser of a guy is making advances on this young woman. They're both equally drunk, and I'm thinking, okay, am I going to be gallant and a gentleman and get the snuff kicked out of me, or am I going to move on? And I picked up my stuff and I moved.
On.
I moved back into first class, and
I've done the same thing.
I said to the people there, I said, I'm sorry, but my life is too precious. And they said,
Yeah.
absolutely, sir, take a seat, make yourself comfortable. And I said, thank you. And then I, as I always do, I engaged the guy in conversation. He said, oh yeah. I said, none of the staff will go beyond Bristol Parkway. You'll see a complete change of staff here on this train in particular, because once we get to Newport and Cardiff and beyond, it's an absolute zoo.
I mean, they've got to sort this out. I mean, it's a zoo and it's expensive. And the other thing is, you know, you're paying loads and loads of money. You end up standing. Well, there's nowhere to sit. What's all that all about, God's sake? And then you saw this thing. Do you see this thing today or yesterday when there was a new problem for trains between Brighton and London, actually, where there was a problem of too much sun coming through the front, the driver's window, and so they had to stop the trains or something. Too much sun comes through the driver's window.
Well, you know, because we're so used to seeing sun here, it probably shocked him. He said, ooh, there's this golden orb in the sky. We must have been evil. We must have done something.